Hey guys, hope you're having a beautiful day today. So, I know some of you are probably wondering, like, where have you been, Sage? The XRP community have been going crazy. So many news has been coming out. We need your perspective. We need to hear your opinion on this. And I'm very sorry, guys. I've been super busy. I'm in the process of buying a house. And for any of you guys that bought a house before, you know it's a very stressful process, and there's a lot of back and forth between the banks, between the real estate agent, between the attorney. So I've been mostly focused on that, but the process is almost over, I would say. Maybe in 2 or 3 weeks it'll be over. But yeah, guys, let's get into the content because we have so many new things that came out in a span of like 4 to 5 days. It's crazy. So one of the first one is Tetragon. So Tetragon have an investment in Ripple, right? Ripple is a private company. It's not in the stock market or anything, but they do have an investment. And when the SEC sue Ripple, right? Because SEC thinks that XRP is a security, Tetragon kind of got scared and they were like, hey, you know what? Give us our investment back. And their investment was pretty big. It's $175 million, right? And what Ripple said, they were like, hey, you know what? We'll give you your investment back. That's not an issue. All we want to do is to finish this SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. We want to finish that. And if they declare XRP to be a security, which we think they will not, but if they do, then we'll give you your money back. That's not an issue. But they got desperate. They sued Ripple. And what the judge said, the judge from Delaware, he was like, hey, you know what? Only because the SEC sued Ripple, claiming that XRP is a security doesn't mean that it's a security. You have to first wait for the lawsuit to finish, and then you could put the lawsuit, which is the same thing that Ripple told them anyways. So that lawsuit is already dropped, or you could say that Ripple won that lawsuit, and Tetragon is going to have to wait until either XRP is declared to be a security or not a security. And then they could decide if they want their money back or not. So yeah, this is a big win for Ripple, right? Because a lot of people are getting so freaked out. A lot of people are getting so scared, thinking that, oh my God, XRP is a security. It is not a security. The SEC thinks it's a security, and they're going through through the legal process to see if it's a security or not. But right now, it's only an allegation. It's not a security, right? Until it's proven otherwise. So this is a big plus. I'm super happy. I'm super happy that Ripple won this lawsuit. Let's go with the next article here. Brad Garlinghouse, man, he's been a big savage the past couple days. He put out a tweet that was very good. I really liked it. He said, this is why regulation by enforcement wreaks such habit. By bringing a massive enforcement case, the SEC acknowledges they didn't determine anything, but the crypto markets, under pressure, interpreted the filing as such, causing massive damage to the retail holder. And then check out what he says in the second part, which for me is ridiculous. Not what Brad Garlinghouse said, but what the SEC is saying. He says, and now the SEC affirms that no determination has been made about XRP, and it didn't order or ask anyone to hold trading or delist. So retail holders shouldn't blame the SEC, but instead wait for it, blame the exchanges. So who are they protecting? You know, this is ridiculous. Like, the SEC has sued many companies throughout the years, right? This isn't new. And they know that when you sue a company, let's say it's like a company that's trading publicly, a stock, that stock is probably going to go down. It's probably like a 99% chance, even 100% chance it's going to go down, right? They sue Ripple, which is a private company, and Ripple uses XRP. They use XRP. They don't own it. They just use it. Therefore, XRP is probably going to go down, which it did. And not only that, exchanges got scared. They were like, oh my God, we don't know what's going to happen. we're gonna delist or we're gonna stop trading XRP until this is resolved. And the SEC knows that's gonna happen. Like, they cannot come and say that, oh, we didn't tell anybody to do it. It's just if they wanted to do it, they could do it. But we didn't tell anybody. It's like, no, come on, let's be adults here, right? I'm gonna give a like to this. Oh, I gotta log in. But yeah, this is, you know what? But this is a double-edged sword, and I'll tell you why this is a double-edged sword. Because now any exchange out there, any crypto exchange out there, could look at this statement and say, hey, you know what? If the SEC is saying that they didn't order anybody to stop trading, then why don't we continue trading XRP? And if it's declared a security and they say, hey, why were you trading XRP? We're going to say, hey, you said you didn't tell us to stop, and you said there was no issue, so you can't sue us. And if I was Coinbase, if I was any of these other exchanges that was trading XRP and they halted it, I will continue trading it now, especially after this statement. Immediately I will be like, okay, put XRP back in the market, let it trade. Because now it just sounds like the SEC it's like they don't want to take any blame for what they've done. And I think they're realizing that, you know, suing Ripple is not going to be like suing these other little companies that they sue. Like, Ripple is a pretty big company. I would say a multi-billionaire company, right? They have like 20, 30, 40 lawyers. I think they got like 21 lawyers or something. It's insane. You know, this is going to be a big battle. The SEC is like, man, at this point we might as well just do a settlement with these guys, otherwise we're going to look bad. So yeah, if I was any crypto exchange, I would start trading XRP immediately, you know. Like Uphold never stopped trading it because they were like, hey, you know what? First, we want to make sure that the case is clear, and we want to see what the final judgment is going to be. If it's a security, we'll stop trading it. If it's not, then it's not. We're going to continue trading it. But right now, since nothing has been declared, we're going to continue trading. And I think all the exchanges will start doing that now. I hope they read this from Brad Garlinghouse, and I hope they understand that the SEC is now trying to like back away a little, try to not take any blame. But we know that $50 billion with a B, $1 billion were lost because of the lawsuit. I mean, there's no way you could argue against that. The SEC dropped the lawsuit, boom, $15 billion lost for XRP holders. All right, and the last news, I want to talk about the private ledger in a separate video because that's a separate thing. I have a lot of information on that. The last news for this video is that Brad Garlinghouse filed a motion of dismiss, right? And not only Brad Garlinghouse, you also had the other executive. What's his name? Man, can't believe I forgot his name. Chris Larson. Oh god, yeah, Chris Larson. He also filed one, and I think this statement right here is more than enough proof that they should be dismissed, right? He said in 2015 and 2020, in 2015 and again in 2020, the Department of Justice and the Department of Treasury Financial Crime Enforcement Network found that XRP to be a virtual currency, requiring Ripple to implement anti-money laundering controls generally not applicable to securities transactions, which it did and continues to do. So this right here should be enough for the Analisa Torres, I think that's the name of the judge, to just say, hey, you know what? This is technically the only regulation that there is for XRP. And both of them, FinCEN, right? This is the only regulation, Analisa Torres right here. And it says that XRP is a virtual currency. So that's the only thing Ripple could guide itself by, you could say. And also Brad Garlinghouse and also Chris Larson. So if this is the only thing that was available at the time, which it is, right? Because this SEC versus Ripple lawsuit is not over yet. Then they are doing what's right in their mind. And You could say also by the law, they're doing the correct thing. It was already declared virtual currency by FinCEN. So what else do they want? I don't understand. Brad Garlinghouse is saying like, hey, we're doing the right thing. We don't understand what's the issue. Now, if you say that it is a security, then you should have told us that many years ago, but you didn't say anything. And even when exchanges went to you and they say, hey, is this a security? You didn't say anything either. So this statement right here, this part right here should be more than enough to dismiss Brad Garlinghouse and also dismiss Chris Larsen. And I think they are going to get dismissed. Annalisa Torres is going to look into this and she's going to say like, yeah, you guys are good. Like, I don't see any issues. The SEC didn't bring out any regulation, therefore they cannot come and say you were trading a security for 8 years. Like, no, that's not how it works. All right, so that is the news for Brad Garlinghouse. I do think he's going to get dismissed. And also Chris Larsen. That is my thoughts on this. But they are going very hard. I think they submitted a 100-page response to the SEC. I couldn't find that article, but yeah, I'm I'm not gonna read 100 pages, guys. Like I said, I've been super busy, but I'm sure that one of the certified lawyers out there, like Legal Brief, is going to definitely make a video on that. So I'll be waiting for his video. I hope you guys are waiting for his video as well. All right, but if I see any articles related to it, like talking about the main points, I'll definitely make a video on that. Now, the Burrable Guy 123, some of you believe in his riddles, some of you do not believe in his riddles. I think they are true. I think he is an insider. I think he does have knowledge. I mean, look at the books over here. I always knew there was something to this, like this is public and this is like mystery books. I'm like, what does this mean? Private, maybe? I think most people had that idea. Maybe this is private, but private what? What does books mean? Private money, private what? Well, now we know what it means. It's the private ledger. Alright, you got the public ledger, which is the visible books, but then the invisible books is the public ledger. And that's what that meant. So yeah, Burrable Guy definitely has some insights. And if you could see here, the snowball, there was more here before, but now there's only 3. And the snowball itself is XRP. So my personal opinion on this is that the snowball represents a year. So this is 2021, this is 2022, this is 2023. That's my opinion. I think that's what it represents, a year. So maybe next year, because we're already in March of this year, imagine. We only have 9 months for next year. I think once next year comes, 2022, this one is going to disappear and it's going to say XRP up here. And then 2023, I think when most of the CBDCs are going to go live. And that's when XRP is really going to go to really high prices. Like I said in previous videos, I really do believe that XRP is going to reach at least $25 by the end of this year. But again, $25 compared to what we're really expecting SRP to go to, which is like 500 plus, 1,000 plus. It's not going to be this year. It's going to be at least 2 years from now at the very least. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I'll talk about the private ledger and about the Bank of France and what they said about XRP. I'll talk about that on another video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe, guys. And stay safe out there, guys. And again, guys, thank you so much for helping me reach 2,000 subscribers. I mean, it's insane. Never expected it. But you guys seem to like this content, and I'm going to try my best to continue giving you content every day, at least 5 times a week. I don't like to make videos on the weekends, I like to spend time with the family and stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe out there, guys. Peace.
XRP versus itself. Ripple is a private company. We have our shareholders. It's you can't trade Ripple shares, so to speak. XRP, look, we pay attention over the long haul. I tell the employees I don't think about it on a 3 days or 3 weeks or 3 months. taking advantage of what digital assets can do to make transactions more efficient, I think, is a journey we'll be on for a decade or two.